Good evening, good afternoon, good night, and good morning. Thank you for tuning in to RETV News Break. I'm Tyren.
And Nicole with your weekly RETV News Break. Every week, Ty and I bring you news, trends, and more with a positive spin. First up, after a months-long hiatus from public appearances, Regina King was seen attending a Hollywood event for the first time since early 2022. The actress stepped out in Santa Margherita de Puglia, Italy, for the Filming Italy Sardinia Festival. King was radiant on the carpet with a fresh-faced, waist-length braided ponytail and wearing a white semi-sheer two-piece gown paired with a Louis Vuitton monogram petite boutique chapeau bag. King was on site to accept the honor of the Film Italy Women Power Award alongside fellow honoree Naomi Harris. The ladies were all smiles on the carpet and at the ceremony as they each accepted their trophies. Though King was also listed as a co-chair at this year's star-studded Met Gala, she was noticeably and understandably absent from the event's red carpet. This is noted as King's first major public appearance since her son, Ian Alexander Jr., tragically passed away in late January. This could be the first step in King's return to the limelight, as the Harder They Fall star has a number of projects coming down the pipeline featuring her work both in front and behind the camera. She is currently directing episodes for the upcoming Jeff Bridges Helm television limited series A Man in Full, and her second ever feature film graphic novel adaptation Bitterroot. She has also taken on the role of legendary Congresswoman and first Black presidential candidate Shirley Chisholm in the upcoming biop Shirley, which is reportedly in post-production.
I've seen pictures of her as Shirley Chisholm, and her makeup crew just kind of like killed it in that. And I was wondering when I saw those pictures if that was more recent or if those were things that she previously worked on, because I knew she had been taking the hiatus, with the tragic passing of her son.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to know that she's, kind of slowly getting back out there and back into the normal, I guess, Hollywood life.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? She probably's been doing some things that a lot of us just don't know about. And this is, the first time that people have actually seen her out in these expensive outfits and dresses that neither one of us have ever heard of or pronounced before.
I will say they didn't name her shoes, but I saw the shoes, and you know how I love shoes. She was rocking some bad shoes too, and I like that Louis bag. I've never seen a Louis bag that style before. So
yeah, you look for movies and pictures and TV and see all types of stuff that I typically don't see when we watch TV. I watch actually for the entertainment value, the actors or the actresses, or the storyline, and in the middle of nowhere you're like, oh my god, them shoes, and I'm like, what shoes? So yeah, I don't know, but it's good that to see that she's back out and about and doing some
happy
things.
For her.
Yeah, definitely. In our next story, Tiger Woods just swung and hit his most accurate proverbial hole-in-one. The veteran golf player has reportedly joined the ranks of the country's top earners by becoming a billionaire. The 82-time PGA Tour winner continues to prove what resilience looks like. Despite some of the challenges in his recent past, Wood continues to dominate on and off the golf course. Forbes reports that the golfer was able to reach a billionaire status through his salary, endorsements, deals, and other investment income throughout his 27-year career. With an estimated net worth of about at least $1 billion, he is now one of the 3 athletes to attain this 10-figure status. Other athletes in the Billionaire Boys Club include LeBron James, I think he's most recent as well, and Michael Jordan. Afrotech previously reported that LeBron James is the only active NBA player to reach the billionaire status. According to Forbes research, roughly less than 10% of the golfer's earnings come from his sports salary. What likely led to Woods' billionaire status are his sponsorships and endorsement deals with Nike, Gatorade, Monster Energy, and TaylorMade. Never heard of that one. Like James and Jordan, Wood has established himself as more than an athlete. Woods is also an owner and course designer with TGR Live and TGR Ventures and TGR Designs as a part of his entrepreneurial portfolio. In terms of investment strategies, Wood recently invested in the luxury mini golf company Popstroke. The athleisure activity organization has locations throughout Florida. Last year, Afrotech reported a massive deal with the video game franchise PGA Tour 2K. The video game has yet to be released. On the other end of the digital space, Woods also released 10,000 NFTs through Autograph, a non-fungible token NFT platform co-founded by Super Bowl champion Tom Brady.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
And to know that less than 10% of his
actual golf
actually comes from golfing.
Yep.
So these endorsement deals are...
This is where the money is at.
And TaylorMade Golf is actually a sports equipment company.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure a bulk of his wealth has come from there too.
And it's funny, I don't know if any of you all actually watch Millionaire Man Cave, that actually comes on Relationship Entertainment as well. John was actually mentioning, as far as a lot of these, I guess, social media houses and stuff, a lot of their money comes from endorsements, not so much via the YouTube pay-in and stuff like that. It's actually the endorsement. So it see that it works the same way in the sports field, is where they get the majority of their money, not through their actual playing, whether it be golf, football, or basketball or anything like that, but it's coming through their endorsements.
So you're referring to like a lot of the product reviews some of these influencers do?
That influencers have managers that actually go out there and get them other endorsements, more so than their content that they're actually providing. They're out there actually, these managers, have this managed house, and they manage all the people who provide content within that house.
So similar to
and
a
get
sports
them,
agent?
Right, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Me either. So to hear that that's, another stream of revenue that some of these athletes are tapping into as well, it's not just them out on basketball court, golf course, or football field or anything like that, but they're also getting these endorsements through, Nike, Gatorade, TaylorMade.
So it makes sense as to sometimes you'll hear a lot of athletes say that they have never or rarely spend their
game checks
that they get from their actual
a lot of them keep their game checks and just stash them to the side of savings, because they have these these multi-million-dollar endorsement deals that they're signing, and they're able to live. Right. We need those people out there to endorse Relationship Entertainment Television or RETV News, and not that we can become rich, but just to even help the channel, or the network in itself, get the word out and grow. Would be definitely a dope thing to do. So if you know anybody who's looking to sponsor or endorse an independently black-owned network, here you go. Relationship Entertainment Television or RETV News is one that's definitely looking for endorsements and sponsorships as well. But yeah, shout out to Tiger Woods, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan. Well, like I said, with LeBron James being the only active basketball player to reach billionaire status, that's a lot of zeros. Like you said, billionaire status. Yeah. That's
legacy building.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. And not only to mention right quick, but Tiger Woods has had a heck of a lot of comeback stories, from, his first situation with his first wife, to an accident, to, he's had a lot of stories. To still be rolling in the dough like this is commendable.
Kudos to him.
For sure.
Fans will get a more in-depth look into the life of iconic rapper Tupac Shakur, thanks to an incoming soul food restaurant debuting in Los Angeles, California for a limited time only. All Hip Hop reports the Shakur estate will be opening the Powell Mecca Cafe in honor of the life and legacy of the late Shakur. The vision will be brought to light in partnership with Fixin' Soul Kitchen and will be located near the Wake Me Up When I'm Free exhibit at LA Live. According to Eater LA, the idea for the restaurant began when Tupac was alive. After notes were retrieved from the rapper following his passing, the family learned he had plans to create an establishment for customers to play and parlay. The launch will keep Shakur's wishes alive, and his essence will be represented through images and memorabilia from Tupac's career, including notebooks revealing the idea of Powell Mecca Cafe. While the restaurant is now making its way to the West Coast, it previously joined forces with Universal Music Group merchandise company, Bravado, to create a Power Mecca Cafe in 2017. Back then, it was located in New York at Nas and John Seymour's restaurant, Sweet Chick. Tupac's creative vision was limitless, Tom Whalley, Shakur's estate trustee, said in 2017, according to All Hip Hop. He was constantly working on ideas and plans that reached far beyond music and film. One of the things he was extremely passionate about was opening a restaurant. He even sketched out plans and a concept for a menu. We are proud to bring Tupac's Power Mecca Cafe to life. Shakur enthusiasts can dine in at the restaurant located at 800 West Olympic Boulevard beginning on June 16th until June 30th, and lunch and dinner will be served daily.
Darn it, darn it, darn it.
We just missed it by a month.
By a month, exactly, because I definitely would like to check it out. Because one, I want to know what's going to be on the menu.
Right, and I had no idea that this even existed and that it was in New York, a few years back.
No clue at all. To hear that it's actually coming back and now be on the West Coast. I'm a little jealous because, like you said, we'll miss it. We won't have an opportunity to check it out. We definitely didn't know anything about it being in New York to have checked it out then. The times we visited New York. But I definitely would like to hear some feedback or know, somebody send us a screenshot of what's on the menu or what some of the dishes entail. Because that, like you said, you really didn't hear or didn't know that much about, Tupac's personal life when it comes to his other business ventures or things that he liked, such as like, I would have never thought he wanted to open up a restaurant.
Right.
Yeah.
So to hear that is but that just goes to show how creative and how inspirational he was forward thinking, and to think, so many years later that those who love him dearly are keeping his dreams alive. And
I wonder if there would just be a combination of because if you think about the places where he lived, the way he was born and so forth, if there'll be a combination, each one of those locations, in my opinion, have their own iconic foods and or dishes. So I wonder, coming, from Baltimore to New York, out into LA, will it include like, crab cakes or, deep dish pizzas or cheesecakes from like New York to like LA's more, fit and, or, I don't know, just, or, chicken and waffles. I don't know, something like, what will I'm just curious.
I'm definitely going to follow just to, get an update and kind of hate at the same time.
In our final story, Sunday night, Jennifer Hudson accomplished a feat only 17 entertainers in the history of Hollywood have achieved when she became an EGOT. Hudson earned her last qualifying award at the 2022 Tonys as a producer of A Strange Loop, which won Best Musical. The 40-year-old singer and actress won her first competitive award in 2006 when she received an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role as Effie White in Dreamgirls. In 2009, Hudson won a Grammy for Best R&B for her self-titled studio debut. She won a second Grammy in 2017 for her work on The Color Purple, which won Best Musical Theater Album. And in 2021, the Chicago native also received a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Interactive Media for a daytime program for Baba Yaga. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Hudson is the only second black woman to receive an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Award, and the third African American. Whoopi Goldberg first earned the distinction in 2002, followed by John Legend in 2018. Hudson is also the first American Idol contestant to become an EGOT. The 75th annual Tony Awards took place Sunday, June 12th at Radio City Music Hall in New York City and was hosted by Ariana DeBose. Take a look at the celebs who hit the red carpet when you get a chance. And A Strange Loop is currently playing on Broadway at the Lyceum Theater.
Awesome. That is wonderful. And she's only 40.
She's only 40. So shout out to her. Congratulations to her for becoming an EGOT. Like I just mentioned, there is very few company in which, who becomes EGOT, who has an opportunity to win all of those awards in their lifetime. So that's special. That's really special.
Congratulations. And well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Well deserved, definitely. We thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of RETV News Break.
Be sure to subscribe to the RETV YouTube channel and Facebook pages for more great news and shows.
Also, RETV is available on Roku. Download the RETV Roku channel today to watch this and many more other entertaining and educational shows. We look forward to seeing you right here again next week on RETV. And until then, be blessed and be great.
Hey, it's your girl Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Right here on RETV. Every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is Demita Joe. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm Demita Joe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?
Tune in to Billionaire Man Cave, only on Relationship Entertainment Television, Tuesdays at 8 p.m.